Hi, my name's Maude Patel, and I've been on the spiritual path for a few years now. My blogs explore the experience of seeing the world through the teachings that I've learnt. They're for people who are opening up to the fact that there may be more out there and are curious to know more. I hope you enjoy this blog, and for further information, please visit my WordPress site called Enlight One.
Even though we live on this planet called Earth, our individual reality is different to most other people. What I mean by that is that we filter the world through our beliefs and attitudes, and because of this filtering, we can see the same thing as somebody else, but form a completely different perspective. For example, when it comes to sports, some people love golf, and yet other people would find golf very boring, and it's the same with all other sports. So everyone has a filter for a particular thing, and that becomes their attitude towards it. So any news about golf, say, is filtered through that attitude of excitement or boredom. Understand that the same piece of news is always filtered through different viewpoints. It may excite you, but somebody else can be completely indifferent to it. Don't let this upset you, but accept that we're all different. This extends to how we see members of our family, friends, our work colleagues, and so on. If a certain person in your life annoys you, then that filter or lens of annoyance is on when you interact with them. And maybe because you expect to be annoyed when you're with them, that's what happens. You may be surprised that other people speak very differently of that same person and even enjoy being with them. And you think to yourself, well, how can that be? It's because that same person is being viewed through a different lens by other people who know them. Just like a camera filter changes the photograph, so our view of someone changes how we interact with them. Once you know that you're filtering people, events, and even the expectations you have of yourself, you can start to change them. Let's say you always expect to fail or not do a good job whenever you try something new. Now that is a filter. It's the filter of, I'm not great at trying new things, and maybe it puts you off doing new things. Take off that filter, try a new one. For example, I may not be great at the start, but with practice I'll get there. So that the new filter becomes, I get good at things once I try them a few times. And see how that filter is more positive than the original one. You can see filtering as a way of judging yourself and the people and events in your life. Do your filters diminish your life because they cause you to focus on the negative aspects of people and the affairs of the world? What would it be like to remove them or change them, make them more positive? Can you change the filter or expectations you have of a certain person in your life or the way you approach things so that you have a better experience? Can you focus on the good things in the world? Putting yourself in someone else's shoes is you trying to see the world with their filters on. This frees us up to be more understanding of other people's point of view. So try this when someone is behaving in a way that you just don't get. For a moment, put on their filters and see how things look to them. We all have these filters, but once we recognize we do, we can start to live life in a more deliberate, honest way by owning up to our viewpoints and trying out different lenses, different viewpoints, and seeing how the world looks then. If life isn't looking that wonderful, try out different filters until it looks and feels better. The world will become a better place once we start to recognize the filters we and other people have, because then we start to understand each other more, and that allows us to work through our differences. So I hope that's helped, and I'll speak with you next time.